What's going on, traders? John with Tactical Trading here with our OTC Saturday video. It's going to be a little bit different in the beginning. Kind of want to go over some of these market conditions. I know I touched on it in a video last week. But there's some changes going on in the OTC market, so there will be some changes, will be some adjustments with tactical trading and how we go forth through these changes. Obviously, trading the OTC market, we are trading the most volatile, risky investments in the entire stock market. I mean, there's nothing else that can be said about that. That's just the way it is. We are trading risky stocks. We are trading ground level stocks that have not made it to the NASDAQ, made it to the New York Stock Exchange, are trading at sub penny. Some of them don't even report their financials. What we've seen over the past few weeks is that the SEC has had their eye on a few things. Ever since that Wall Street bet thing with GameStop and AMC, looks like the SEC is now getting more involved in penny stocks. Why? I have no idea, because of the fact that these were both NASDAQ stocks that Wall Street bets pushed up, but because then they moved into the OTC market with HCMC and other stocks, it seems that now they focus their eye on, and it seems like they're focusing their eye on a few particular Twitter personalities as well too. A few traders that call out particular stocks. I have no affiliation or anything with any of them, but as far as what I've noticed, I do notice that there is a batch of traders that have had calls. All the ones that have been suspended are calls that they have called out. Now, one which I've called out has been suspended, and that's Silos Group, UNGS. Now, kind of confused because we don't have any criteria from the SEC on what they're looking for, what constitutes as a stock that is eligible to be halted or suspended. So we're kind of in the dark right now. The SEC is kind of just, pulling their bow and arrow back and nailing certain stocks that are going up that are either dark or defunct or have no financials. So what we're going to be doing now, and then also there's a rule change going on. I believe it's if there's a stock that has not started or hit the gears as far as getting their financials in as far as June 30th, by September, I believe they will be suspended or cease trading. So this gives us an opportunity. Some people see it as, this is a huge negative. For me, I see this, we got to kind of take what the market gives you at all times. The market doesn't care who's in it, doesn't care how much money you have, doesn't care your background. The market does what it wants to do. Now, us as traders, especially retail traders, we have to kind of like being in the boat in an ocean, man. We kind of just got to hang on and ride with the waves. And those who can hang on the best are the ones that make it. Those who are, being overly risky, hanging off the edge, looking to see what's going on, are going to fall off and, you're in the water. I think the big positive to this is that small companies that were dark or defunct, or they were just not reporting their financials, will be have the stress put on them to get their financials. Those with the cash of funds to do so will start doing so. So I think there's going to be a actual emphasis on those stocks that are getting pink current that were not pink current before, which will give us more trading opportunities, because as we all know here, becoming pink current and putting in your financials is a catalyst. So we will be getting more of this. Companies will have the pressure put on them. I don't know. Some of them may dilute prior to that to get the funds available to do so. But the fact is, we'll be dealing with more solid companies with their financials and being able to look into them better. There'll be no kind of looking into a storeroom with black cardboard up over the windows where we can't see in. We're going to be able to see these companies, what they're doing, and the companies that are making an effort to get pink current will have excellent catalysts. And I'm sure putting the money in to get pink current means they do have some type of business plan to accelerate and become profitable. So that will give us an opportunity. Here on Tactical Trading, we've always called out, quality stocks, in my opinion. One of them, in fact, I'm going to be recalling out that I call today that I talked about back in August, which I think is going to explode. But we're going to kind of change our focus, from looking at these, me, I really don't play trips plays too much. Very seldom do I ever call out a trips play. I usually wait for it to get into the dubs. I wait for to see if any financials have been dropped before I like to call these out. Obviously not all of them, but we're going to kind of be fine tuning our focus for those stocks, looking for more quality plays opposed to taking more risks. Because I think with this change in the market, taking risks could be detrimental. There's a couple of stocks that I'm looking at right now that I would love to play, that I would love to give you, that I think have great things going on for them. But the fact that I don't see them putting in their financials, I cannot responsibly call them out to you. So this is the change we're going to be taking. Also, we will have our subscription service up sometime next week. Just getting the fine-tuned details up. I wanted to have it Monday, but it's probably going to be Wednesday or Thursday of next week. I'll let everybody know about that. I'm just actually signing up for some subscription services for myself, so I can have SEC filings to me immediately, scanners where I see plays. This way I can give you the hottest running stocks, the best stocks, at a blink of an eye. When it's happening, give it to you live time, and this way saves you from spending money on all kinds of subscriptions, hundreds of dollars a month in order to have that for yourself. I will be offering that to you. So we're just getting that together, and I'm not a techie guy. I'm not really technical, so I have my son helping me out and stuff like that. I came up in the day of the Commodore 64 and the IBM computer in the schools. So and then for years, being a pest control guy, I mean, the most tech I used was a handheld to process credit cards and things of that nature. So, but the world's moving towards tech. I got to kind of speed up a little bit, but we're getting that done. Trying to make this the best possible experience for you guys. We're trying to make millionaires here, and it can be done even in these market conditions. I know we've had some rough days. I've kind of trimmed back my positions. Right now, I wouldn't hold more than 8 to 10 positions at a time. I know a lot of people like to hold 10, 20, 30 positions. For me, and this is all preference. Again, I put the emphasis on I am not a financial advisor. Everything on these videos are for entertainment purposes and educational purposes only. I am not here telling you what to buy, what not to buy. I'm only giving you my perspective on the market. So, not being a financial advisor, I am not, you have to make that decision of what you want to buy, what you want to hold in your portfolio, what's a good fit for you, your trading style, and your portfolio to move forward. With that being said, had to kind of go into that little 8-minute rant on how this market's, the dynamics are changing, how we have to be more careful going forward. Please, please, please do not follow me blindly. Do not follow anybody blindly. Please learn how to do research. They call it the DD, the due diligence. Learn how to do it. Learn how to, and this is what I will be teaching in my subscription service, how to read SEC filings, how to look at the SEC filings and how to decipher them, if it's good news, bad news, different things like that. How to look at earnings reports, how to look at all these different things that will make you a better trader, a more prosperous trader, a more self-sufficient trader, rather than having to rely on somebody else to throw a hot pick on Twitter or on a YouTube channel, and then you buy it and you're kind of just crossing your fingers hoping this guy or that me or somebody else was right. You'll be able to make that decision on your own and be a self-sufficient trader. So again, that being said, let's talk about some stocks. That's what we're here for. We're here to talk about stocks on OTC Saturday. The first stock we're going to be talking about is a stock that I brought up on the end of August. It is Asia Broadband, AABB. We brought this to you just a little bit over a penny back in August. Right now on Friday, this thing closed at 31.4 cents, so 0.314, up 4% on Friday, 102 million in volume traded. These guys have a lot of exciting things going on. I liked them with just the accelerated profits that they were having from the gold mining and also getting more gold mines to do work in. The projected price of gold sometime down the line will be somewhere near 3,000 an ounce, and I thought that this company would be a perfect, again, as their profits were accelerating year over year, I thought this would be a good investment to get into. Well, now they're 31 cents, quite a bit more, but I think this company has a long way to go. I can see this thing just like American Battery Metals when I gave this to you at at 20 cents. Right now it's trading, I don't know exactly where it's trading, but I know it's trading over $4. So I think this one has that very same potential. Asia Broadband right now, they are releasing, I believe it's going to be next week, they have a wallet product on the App Store, which allows crypto purchases, transfers of funds, transferring of crypto into cash, and they also have a AABB gold token, which will be a cryptocurrency that is backed by gold. This is an Ethereum blockchain crypto product that, again, that is backed by gold. And I do believe the launch is next week. So I think a lot of exciting things are happening with this company. AABB, in my opinion, is an excellent buy, one of the top plays in the OTC market right now, especially with Bitcoin going through the roof. I believe it came right near 55,000 just as of this morning or last night. So, them getting into that business as well as being a gold miner, silver miner, mineral miner, I think AABB, Asia Broadband, is an excellent investment. Next stock we're going to be talking about is BRNW, BRNW. That's BRNW. This stock closed at 0.00909, 0.00909, up 295% on Friday. They had 594 million in volume traded. This company is reverse merging with GEMX or GEMX. It was confirmed on February 11th by documents from the state of Wyoming. This is a mining company as well, too, that they're reverse merging with revenues. This company has an excellent share structure. I believe right about only 600 million shares available to trade, which about 40% or a little better than 40% are held by insiders. So, I mean, that's excellent right there. And with 594 million shares being traded on Friday, the float should be nearly locked. I could see this thing gapping up on Monday, possibly even breaking 2 cents. This could be the next nice runner we have going into next week. So really like BRNW. Now we're going to be talking about 4 stocks that I really, I've been talking about, and, we're not going to really talk about. I'm just going to tell you some tickers that I'm watching for next week, and then we're going to talk about one that I think is going to be a home run next week. Obviously, ILUS Group or ILUS Corporation, ILUS. These guys closed at 15.5 cents or 0.1553. Traded about even. It was down less than 1% on Friday. Went all the way down into the 13s, fought its way back. I believe they'll be going pink current sometime next week, probably by the end of the week, which will allow a lot more buyers to come in. Again, as we always say, that's a catalyst. They're still talking about having a PR talking about larger EVs and the larger scope of the EV business that they're getting into, another merger that they're supposed to be, or acquisition that they're supposed to be, releasing soon. So a lot of good things for ILUS. Again, this is my favorite play in the stock market at 15 cents. I believe this is an absolute steal. I think this thing, again, I don't like to give price targets, but I wouldn't be surprised at all by May to see this thing trading over $1. Another one we've been talking about for a while is Greater Cannabis Company, GCAN. Stock closed at 0.015735, so a little over a penny and a half. It was down 7% on Friday, but we gave this to you well under a penny, right around 0.008988. So it's up almost 100% from where we gave it to you. I still like this company going forward, so I still have my eye on this company. Another one is Saddle Ranch Media, SRMX. This one closed at 0.0083, up 19% on Friday. Absolutely got killed on Wednesday and Thursday, so this thing went all the way down to 0.006. So it was a great buying opportunity. I still think there's a huge future in this company. Again, they create and they manufacture and distribute the modems that are going to be needed for satellite internet. I don't know why they're getting beat up now, but I think without any press release, this might kind of trade sideways or slowly grind back to the penny stage. But if you haven't got in, now's a perfect opportunity, because I think this one is going to be a banger over the next few months, especially if they start dealing with this satellite internet or start rolling it out anytime soon. Love SRMX. And then fourth is Social Life Network, WDLF. This stock closed at 0.027773, so just a little bit over 2.5 pennies. About 2 3/4 pennies. This was down 5% on Friday. Absolutely love this company. No debt. IPO roll, spinoffs coming in the future, revenues. I mean, this company has it all. I've called this company on Twitter the next TSNP. I stand by that. I think this company could. I wouldn't be surprised to see this thing trade 25-30 cents, in the next month or two. So love WDLF. Now, we have big news from Friday. There was a stock that I called out last weekend, and that was LaborSmart, LTNC. This stock closed on Friday at 0.00114. It was down 1% on Friday, so it's just trading just a shade over a penny. I told you that they have this hydrogen-infused water that they're trying to roll out and merge with, and said that they had goats involved. This is what the company said. I didn't want to make any speculations. I said I didn't want to make any speculations on who it was, but I know who I thought it was, and that speculation was absolutely positively confirmed. This company, the hydrogen water company, is involved with TB12, Tom Brady's brand. They had a conference call with Alex Guerrero yesterday, which is Tom Brady's trainer and best friend, and he's involved in the company, which means I'm sure Tom Brady. People are saying, well, how do you know Tom Brady's involved? It's TB12. That doesn't mean Tommy Brown 12 toes. It's Tom Brady. TB12. Okay, so this is Tom Brady's brand. He is involved some way. I'm not saying he's involved in the day-to-day operations, but you bet your rent there's going to be some pictures with Tom Brady with that hydrogen water. I can promise you that. So, and that's all he really needs to do. Alex Guerrero, his best friend, and his business partner and trainer are involved with the company. So, and he also trains people like Rob Gronkowski and several other professional football players and athletes. So this company already has ties to the Kansas City Chiefs, Kansas City Royals. So this is becoming a huge story with the OTC. LTNC, I could see this gapping up to at least 2 or 3 cents on Monday morning, maybe running even further. I've seen price targets as high as 50 cents or $1. I'm not going to be that boisterous and say it's going to 50 cents or $1. It might down the line. I don't think so next week, but I wouldn't be surprised to see this thing hit 10 cents next week. I would not be surprised at all. We've seen OTC runners. We've seen these things happen. I'm very excited about it. I've been loading up shares all week, waiting for this conference call on Friday, and my speculations have come to fruition. Alex Guerrero is involved. TB12 is involved. If you don't believe it, then like I said, I am not here to tell you to buy anything. I'm not here to tell you to buy any particular stock. I'm only here to bring you news, bring you my perspective on the stock market. Whether you buy or whether you sell, whether you sit out or, watch this thing, that's completely your prerogative. That is up to you. But LTNC, in my opinion, is going to have a huge week next week and probably going forward. This might be one of the stories of the OTC this year when you have a company like LaborSmart that was, basically not doing anything. I mean, they had revenues. They have pizza places and restaurants, the labor side of the business that they're doing. They were making revenues. It's a profitable company. But, there was no real pizzazz to it. There was no real fire under it. Now the fire has been lit. This thing is ready to take off. So LTNC, LaborSmart, one of my top plays going into next week. Absolutely love it. Want you to do your homework, do your research, take a look at it. Again, see if it's a fit for your trading style, your portfolio. I am not a financial advisor. I am not telling you to buy. I am only telling you my ideas and saying, hey, take a look at this and see if it's a fit for you. So, obviously, the stocks we talked about here on OTC Saturday, we brought up Asia Broadband, an oldie but a goodie. I think this thing's going to run. AABB. We talked about Brainy Brawn, BRNW, a low float reverse merger that I think is going to take off next week. We talked about ILUS Corporation, ILUS, my favorite stock in the stock market. We talked about Greater Cannabis Company, one we brought to you not too long ago, GCAN, Social Life Network, WDLF, which I believe is an excellent company, Saddle Ranch Media, SRMX, and then last but not least, LTNC, LaborSmart, LTNC. That's all I have for you today. I want you to take emphasis on the beginning of this video. We have to be careful going forward. We have to play the best stocks. We can't just grab any trips runner because so-and-so called it on Twitter, or this guy called it on Twitter, or this group called it on YouTube. You have to look into this company. Are they getting their financials in? Are they making a move to become current? If not, leave them alone, because I don't know where this may head. If they're not working on getting their financials in, if they're not talking about getting their financials in, and I definitely would like to see, some of the back financials being, submitted to OTC markets before I did invest, because we don't want to get caught up investing, $1,000, $5,000, $10,000 in a company, and then boom, the SEC takes a shot at them, suspends them, and then your money's tied up, and then when you come back to see your money's available, and everybody's selling it, and you lose 70-80% of your money. So we've got to be careful going forward. Do not follow everything I say blindly. Do your own research. Do not follow anybody blindly. Do your own research. Again, that's all I got for you. Please like, please share, please subscribe. Any comments or questions, leave them in the comment section below. Keep an eye out for that subscription service sometime towards the middle to the late of next week. And as always, let's get that money, traders.